My child, stop scrolling, do not move. Heaven just interrupted everything for you. Chosen one, this message did not arrive by accident. The moment you pressed play, the atmosphere shifted. Something unseen leaned closer. If you feel a sudden stillness, if your breath just changed, that is not coincidence. That is confirmation. God stopped everything to tell you this. Do not turn away now. If you skip, you may miss the very moment you have been praying would come. Beloved, heaven has been watching you carry what others could not see. You smiled while your spirit was bruised. You kept moving while your heart begged for rest. And there were nights, yes, God saw those too, when you whispered questions into the dark and wondered if anyone heard. You were heard right now. There is a gentle pressure settling across your chest. Some of you feel warmth in your hands. Others feel a quiet calm spreading where anxiety once lived. These are not feelings. These are signals. Alignment is happening. Chosen one, God stopped the noise because your name was spoken in the divine realm. This was not a casual decision. This was not delayed by mistake. Everything paused because what is about to be said cannot be drowned out by distraction. Heaven refuses to compete for your attention anymore. My child, you have been protected from things you never knew were aimed at you. Doors closed without explanation. Connections dissolved without warning. Plans fell apart at the last second. You thought it was loss, but it was interception. Archangel Michael has stood watch while you slept. Guardian angels have guarded the edges of your life, not because you were weak, but because what rests on you is significant. If you feel chills moving up your spine right now, do not be alarmed. That is recognition. Something within you remembers who you are. Beloved, God says you were never overlooked. You were hidden on purpose. Hidden until the right moment. Hidden until the pressure refined you. Hidden until your spirit could carry what is coming without breaking. Stay with me. Every second you remain, heaven moves closer. If your heart agrees even quietly, let it be known. Type Amen or I receive as an act of alignment, not for visibility, but for agreement. Angels respond to agreement. And if your spirit feels pulled to stay connected to messages like this, remain aligned. Staying present is not accidental, it is obedience, my child. Something has been circling your life. You've sensed it. A turning, a shift, a moment that feels heavy with meaning. You were right to feel that way. Because God did not stop everything to comfort you only. He stopped everything to warn you and to prepare you. Do not move. What comes next explains why this moment matters more than you realize. Beloved, breathe. The pause you feel right now is intentional. Heaven is not rushing because what is unfolding must land deep, not loud. Chosen one, there has been a weight following you lately, not always heavy, but present. A sense that something unseen was watching, waiting, measuring your response. You weren't imagining that. The spiritual atmosphere around you has been active, quietly active. My child, God says, I stopped everything because you were about to step into something unprepared, not unworthy, not incapable, unprepared. And heaven loves you too much to let you walk blind. If your shoulders just relaxed, if a calm settled behind your eyes, that is protection being acknowledged. You have been walking near a threshold, not a place in alignment, one choice away, one conversation away, one moment of distraction away from delay. That is why the resistance intensified. That is why the distractions grew louder. That is why fatigue tried to convince you to quit early. Chosen one, listen carefully now. There are voices around you that do not intend harm, but they do not carry discernment. Advice that sounds reasonable. Paths that look safe, invitations that feel harmless. But not everything safe is assigned. God stopped everything to pull you back, not in fear, but in clarity. If you feel a gentle vibration in your chest or a quiet ringing in your ears, that is discernment sharpening. Heaven is fine-tuning your inner hearing. My child, something that looks familiar is about to return, but it will not come the same way. This time, it will test whether you trust heaven more than comfort, whether you recognize patterns or repeat them. Do not turn away now. This next moment matters more than you realize. There is a reason you felt emotionally sensitive lately, tears close to the surface. Memories resurfacing without warning. That is not weakness, it is exposure. God is lifting what was buried so it cannot sabotage what is coming. Archangel Michael stands in defense, but discernment is your assignment. Beloved, God says, I am not taking things from you, I am removing what cannot follow you. If your spirit agrees, seal it softly. Whisper or type, I am ready. Heaven hears whispers faster than shouts. And if staying connected to messages like this feels important, it's because alignment requires consistency. Stay where your spirit is fed, chosen one. There is one specific moment from your past that still carries influence over your present. A decision, a wound, a promise that was never fulfilled. Heaven is about to address it, but not gently. Because once it is revealed, you will not be able to unsee it. Stay with me. What God reveals next explains why this delay was necessary and what must happen before the door opens. My child, stay very still for this. What you are feeling right now, the quiet pressure at the base of your neck, the sudden heaviness in your breath, the sense that something is being brought to the surface that is not emotion rising. That is truth approaching. Chosen one, God is not about to expose you, He is about to free you. There is a moment from your past that has been quietly shaping your decisions. Not loudly, not obviously, but subtly, through hesitation, through overthinking, through the fear of repeating pain. You thought you healed from it. You learned to live around it, but it was never removed. Until now. Beloved, heaven is touching the root, not the symptom. If your hands feel warm or your palms tingle, that is release beginning. Something is loosening its grip. You may feel an unexpected wave of emotion, sadness, without a story, peace without explanation. Let it pass. Do not resist what God is lifting. Chosen one, God says, you survived what was meant to silence you, and it did not succeed. But survival is not the same as freedom. That is why the delay existed. That is why certain prayers felt. Heaven was waiting for the right moment, this moment, when your spirit could handle the truth without collapsing under it. Do not turn away now. Every second you stay, alignment deepens. There was a time when you blamed yourself for trusting, for staying, for hoping. You questioned your discernment. You wondered if you misheard God. My child, you did not mishear. What happened was not your failure, it was your training. If chills just moved through your back or down your arms, that is recognition. Something within you is standing up. Archangel Michael has not only been defending you, he has been guarding timing. Because once this truth is fully revealed, you will no longer tolerate what once drained you. You will no longer negotiate with what once manipulated you. Beloved, God says, I am restoring your spiritual authority, not loudly, not dramatically, but permanently. If your heart agrees even through tears, seal it. Type or whisper, it is done. Agreement locks what heaven is releasing. Stay connected. Staying aligned is not passive. It is positioning. Chosen one, there is a conversation coming, a moment of clarity, a realization that will change how you see someone or something forever. And when it happens, you will understand why God stopped everything. Do not move. What comes next is the instruction that protects what has just been restored. Beloved, remain here. Do not rush past this moment. What you feel now, the quiet steadiness, the slowed heartbeat, the sense that the air itself feels lighter, that is heaven creating space. Space for instruction, space for protection. Chosen one, God says, now that your authority is returning, your boundaries must follow. This is not about confrontation. This is not about explaining yourself. This is about discernment becoming action. There will be a moment, subtle, almost ordinary, when something familiar tries to re-enter your life. Not forcefully, not dramatically, casually, as if nothing ever happened, as if time erased the impact. That is the test. If you feel a tightening in your stomach or a gentle warning in your chest as I speak, that is your spirit already ready. My child, God stopped everything because this time you cannot ignore the signal. Heaven is not asking you to fight. Heaven is asking you to choose differently. There is a reason peace has begun to replace urgency. A reason you no longer feel the need to chase clarity. What is meant for you will not require anxiety to sustain it. Archangel Michael stands ready not to battle others, but to strengthen your resolve. Protection does not always look like distance. Sometimes it looks like clarity so sharp you cannot pretend anymore. If your breath just deepened on its own, if a calm confidence replaced doubt for a split second, that is truth settling in. Beloved, God says, you do not owe access to anyone who mishandled your spirit. This boundary is not punishment. It is preparation. Do not turn away now. This next moment matters more than you realize. If you are willing to honor what God is protecting, mark it. Type or whisper, I choose peace. Heaven responds to choice. And if staying connected to messages like this feels necessary, it is because alignment must be maintained. Remain where your spirit stays clear. Chosen one, the instruction you are receiving now is not only for today, it is for a moment very near, closer than you think, when silence will be required before favor moves. What God is about to do next does not respond to noise. Stay with me. The final piece is approaching, and once it lands, the shift becomes irreversible. Beloved, rest now. The striving can stop. If you feel a deep exhale moving through your body, one you didn't force, that is heaven sealing what has already begun. The shift did not wait for permission. It moved the moment your spirit aligned. Chosen one, God says it is finished, not ending, established. What was unstable has been anchored. What was draining has been released. What was delayed has been reassigned to the right timing. You may not see evidence yet, but peace is the first proof. Heaven always sends peace ahead of manifestation. Let the calm spread. Some of you feel warmth across your shoulders, as if a weight has been lifted. Others feel a quiet joy rising without reason. This is not emotion. This is agreement between heaven and your spirit. Archangel Michael steps back now, not because protection is gone, but because authority has been returned to you. You are not guarded like a child anymore. You are covered like one who knows who they are. Beloved, God says, walk gently from here, not cautiously, not fearfully, gently, because clarity does not need force. There will be confirmations, small at first, a word, a timing that aligns too perfectly, a sense of, I knew it. Do not chase them, let them come. What is sealed does not require pursuit. If your heart is steady now, mark this moment. Type or whisper, I receive. Not to ask, to acknowledge. Heaven honors acknowledged. And if this message found you at exactly the right time, stay aligned. Remaining connected is not habit, it is stewardship. Share this with someone whose spirit needs reassurance. Alignment multiplies when shared in love. Chosen one, God did not stop everything to alarm you. He stopped everything to position you. The door ahead is already open. Walk when peace leads. Go now covered, restored, and certain. My child, slow your spirit. This is the quiet after the storm, the holy calm where heaven finishes its work. If you feel stillness settling deeper than before, that is not emptiness. That is fullness without noise. God is not speaking loudly now because what needed to be said has already been planted. Chosen one, God says, I stopped everything because you were ready to carry peace without questioning it. There was a time when calm made you uneasy, when silence felt like abandonment. But now silence has become confirmation. You no longer need signs to feel secure. You recognize alignment by the absence of strain. Let that sink in. Some of you feel a gentle warmth at the center of your chest, steady and unmoving. Others feel a lightness in your head, as if thoughts have finally slowed. This is the seal. Not dramatic, not emotional, permanent. Archangel Michael does not announce this moment. He witnesses it. Heaven records it. What has shifted will not reverse. Beloved, God says what comes next will unfold naturally. No force, no rush, no fear of missing out. You will know when to move because peace will go ahead of you and wait. Do not explain this season to people who cannot feel it. Protection sometimes looks like privacy. Favor sometimes grows best in quiet. If your spirit agrees, mark this sealing gently. Type or whisper. It is sealed, not as hope but as recognition. Stay aligned, not anxiously, not obsessively. Simply present. Heaven does not need constant attention, it needs availability. Chosen one. This message found you because the shift had already begun. Go now in calm authority. Heaven is not watching from afar. Heaven is walking with you. Beloved, come closer. This is the last moment and it is holy. If you feel a deep, quiet certainty right now, something settled, something unshakable that is not emotion, that is heaven saying yes. The work has been completed in the unseen, and what follows will unfold without force. Chosen one, God says, I did not stop everything to visit you. I stopped everything to mark you. Marked for clarity. Marked for protection. Marked for purpose that no delay could erase. There will be days ahead when you remember this moment, not with urgency, but with assurance. When challenges rise, you will notice they do not shake you the way they once did. When confusion tries to return, it will find no place to land. Peace will answer before fear has time to speak. If your body feels grounded, if your breath is steady, if your thoughts are quiet, this is the confirmation. Heaven always ends with peace. Archangel Michael does not need to stand in front anymore. He stands beside you now, not guarding what you fear, but strengthening what you carry. Beloved, God says, walk forward without announcing yourself. What is aligned will recognize you. Now, seal this moment in faith. If your spirit agrees, write Amen as a declaration. If you receive this shift, write, it is done. Let your words be agreement, not request. As an act of alignment, remain connected to messages that feed your spirit. Staying present keeps you sensitive to divine timing. And if this message brought peace to you, share it quietly, intentionally with at least 3 people who need reassurance. So, what flows through you is meant to bless others. Chosen one, this message found you because the season changed. Go now calm, protected, and certain. Heaven has already gone ahead of you.